Well, there wasn't anything. There wasn't innocent about it on my part. It was completely innocent on my part. I can't help what other people think. That's fucked up. I'm gonna have to put a fence out in front of my yard. That's so fucked up.
You're gonna put a fence in front of your yard?
Yep. Gonna have to. I know these fucking jackasses driving by just to fucking take pictures of my house and try to get me on video camera and shit. You remember that night that gold? I was on the phone with you, I think. That gold Suburban went by my house and then backed all the way up to the other end of my second driveway and just sat there. Was it you I was on the phone with then?
What happened?
A gold Suburban when I went by the house. I think it was you. I think I was talking to you on the phone. And then they stopped just past my house, and then they backed all the way up to my second driveway. They went past my first driveway and went to the other because I have a horseshoe driveway. And they went to the end of my second driveway, and they stopped right there. And they just sat there.
Is that when you hid in the woods?
Huh?
Is that when you hid in the woods?
When I hid in the woods? No,
Yeah.
No, I was sitting in bed. I was sitting up in bed and talking to you on the phone, I think.
Oh, I don't remember if it happened. You must have just mentioned it in passing or something. But it weren't me.
They said, maybe it was quote unquote Jamie.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's stuff on this site about some girl named Molly claims to know you.
Yeah.
But I mean, all these people kind of claim to know you, right? This one says she knows you and you tried to get like nude pictures of her or something, but I mean, they all kind of say that, right? Like, she just said that you kind of like this, this thing stuff, like, oh, he showed me his penis, just that sort of stuff. But she talks a lot on here, it looks like. Did you hang up? Are you there?
I'm still here.
Oh.
I don't understand what the fuck people are doing. What the fuck
I can't hear you.
I don't understand what the fuck people's issue is. They can't live their own fucking lives.
Well, it seems like that's why they hate you and they want to see you miserable, because this Molly person, said that you did some fucked up things to her. So they kind of are like, well, let's make his life hell.
There ain't no other reason that they're doing this fucked up shit other than because they have no life and they have nothing else to do and they're a fucking hate group.
Well, yeah, they don't like you because he tried to talk to Molly when she was 15.
Why are you mentioning all this stuff?
I thought you wanted to know what's on the website.
I want to know what the name of the website was, but you won't tell me.
Oh, well, I'm telling you what's on here, at least. So there's a group of people, they all hate you for things you've done or tried to do with, like, little girls. No, and that's why they hate you.
No, they don't. They're trying to find any reason to fucking hate. That's what they're trying to do.
Well, it's a pretty good reason to hate you, I think.
Why does this conversation feel like it's gotten fucked up?
Just reading the site. I don't know.
I'm sure they probably know when I've taken a fucking piss and a shit too.
Maybe. I don't know about that.
The fucking freaks.
There are pictures of you peeing in here.
What?
There's a picture of you peeing. And there's a picture of you like right in the middle of pooping.
What the fuck?
How the fuck did they even get that? There's a picture of you like mid poop. Like you hovered above the toilet bowl and took a picture. And then there's just like the pictures of you peeing.
I don't know what's on that fucking site. These fucking people. I'm so sick of these fucking people.
Well, how did they get a camera in your toilet? Did Emma put a camera in your toilet?
I ain't even gonna talk about it. It's fucking.
Yeah, I mean, just check your toilet bowl at least, because there might be a camera in there.
Casey, did they have anything to do with you calling me tonight?
No. If they knew I called you, that's why I'm hoping you don't call Jamie and tell her anything, is because I don't want my nudes getting out there. I'm calling you because I don't think you're talking to her anymore, and you wanted answers to questions, and I gave you the answers. So I'm doing you a favor. Can I get a thank you for coming clean?
I don't know. You've come clean completely.
Holy shit. Okay, well, can you thank me for coming clean about the stuff I did? I mean, isn't this stuff you wanted to know?
Thank you for coming clean about the stuff that you did.
All right, you're welcome.
Providing you're telling me the truth.
I mean, I was able to confirm to you that Jamie's not real, and it was Will for 2 years. And I think you know I'm not lying to you about that.
Oh, I know you're not lying about that.
So I told you about the sign they put up in Cornville that has your address, right? It says Church of God on it with a picture of you with that looking that dildo.
That they put up in Cornville? Where
Yeah.
Where in Cornville did they put it up?
I don't know. I don't know my way around Cornville, but it's on like it looks like a light pole, and there's obviously trees.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, maybe it got taken down, but there's a picture of it. But that picture, that dildo though, I'm not even gonna tell you what happened with that thing.
You know why? You know why they've been able to do? Well, I told you why they've been able to do all this stuff without me knowing anything about what they were doing, didn't I? Right?
I'm confused. What did you just say? You don't know they did things you don't know that you know, right?
I told you already why they have been able to do these things without me knowing anything about what they were doing, right?
Because you weren't on the internet?
Yeah, because probation didn't let me on the internet for 5 years.
Yeah, you told me that already.
So I had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah.
Until Ashley let me on and see what they were doing.
Yeah. And probation never told you this stuff?
No.
You should probably sue probation. Why wouldn't they tell you this?
That's my question.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up of them if they knew about it.
Had I known about this stuff, they never would have been able to do this stuff.
Right. So I'm just confused by probation and tell you.
I would have stopped talking to these people years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Probation should have told you.
They told me some things, but they didn't tell me everything.
Well, I mean, they should have at least told you that there were calls online. That way you knew not to talk to people anymore.
Well, they told me there were calls online. But I also didn't trust probation either.
Well, I guess you shouldn't because they're keeping everything from you. It looks like.
There was a lot of stuff that they kept from me that I didn't know anything about. Mainly Maria kept it from me.
Mm. Now, those panties, there's pictures of you with like Jamie's panties in your mouth. I won't tell you what really was rubbed on those panties, but I wouldn't put them in your mouth again.
I don't even have them.
Okay.
I threw them away a long time ago.
Did you? Ugh, I don't know what this is. Brussy juice?
Brussy juice. Jamie's Brussy juice.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't. Do you really want to know?
Doesn't matter. I didn't really drink the stuff that they sent me anyway.
Oh, good.
I dumped it and washed it out and put some milk and something else to discolor it a little bit. And she wanted me to take a picture of me drinking that. She wanted me to take a picture of me drinking her Brussy juice.
Oh.
I dumped whatever shit they sent. I dumped out and put milk and something else in it. And I drank that. Took a picture of me drinking that.
Well, you had to drink some of it because apparently you say in the video or the call that you're salty, baby. So did you? You must have tried it.
There's probably still salt on the cap. I don't know. I know it was. I remember tasting salt.
So you did taste it?
Salt. Must have been some salt on the cap.
Okay, well, you want me to tell you what it was?
I don't care.
So
I'm sure it was something disgusting. Because
it
that's what they are, is disgusting.
Will held that bottle up to his ass crack while he was in his sauna and sweat into that bottle.
That would figure something disgusting. And he sounds like a fucking disgusting guy, too.
So I guess that's why I was salty. And
Scumbag.
and apparently he also like jerked off into it, and that's why it was cloudy.
Those are some real scum people. They really are. You know that, don't you?
Well, yeah, I do.
That is fucked right up. Fucking scum. Major fucking scumbags. So did they ever go out to see you?
No, after I went there the one time, I got spooked. I didn't want them coming to see me.
They did all the pretending to be there with you over the phone.
Right.
Over the computer.
Yeah, none of it after. Everything before going to see her was real. After that is when I had to like play along because I knew they had my pictures and they told me to.
Jesus. Has Xavier said anything to you?
No, I don't talk to Xavier.
What about Chris? Has he said anything to you?
No.
I bet them two have something going on.
Like a gay relationship?
I bet they do.
Well, that's fine.
They seem to be doing favors for each other.
Yeah, maybe.
They're probably doing party favors too. This shit is fucked up. So why'd you feel compelled to tell me this stuff?
Well, because I felt bad, and I know you. The only reason I did is because I don't think that you're going to talk to Jamie. So I figured you might as well know the truth. Because if
No, I'm not gonna talk to her. I won't
right,
call
so
her.
I didn't feel like I'm in any danger.
You know, you're definitely not in any danger of me talking to them.
Well, how's your mom?
She's doing good. She's
That's
doing really
good.
good. She's
How's the
doing
work
really.
going?
Work was going good until I got laid off because my truck broke down and the rates are so high right now that not making any company's not making any money.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
These people that own single one truck, they undercut the bigger ones.
Yeah,
So
well, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. What have you been doing for work?
I actually just got laid off last week,
Oh, okay.
and so I've been doing stuff around here and trying to get my unemployment till they don't want to lose me. They try to keep me working. They laid another guy off that's been working there longer than I have before they laid me off because they want to keep me. And they kept trying to
Yeah.
find me work, but then my truck broke down and it broke down pretty good too. It's
Like your work truck or
yeah,
your
work.
actual like the truck to get to work?
No, my work truck. Which actually my work truck was I brought that right home with me. I drive that back and forth. I'd start
Oh,
right out
that
here in the
sucks.
morning.
I mean, it's not your fault the truck broke. I don't know why they would need to lay you off.
And no, my work truck. It's actually at the garage right now. They're supposed to look at it tomorrow. They got to clean the engine up and pressurize it and try to find any leaks, see what's going on with it.
Yeah, then maybe they'll hire you back.
Oh, they want me to come back. They don't want me. They don't want me going to work for anybody else. They want me back. They didn't want to lay me off to begin with, but my truck broke down. They didn't have another truck for me to use,
Mhm.
so I got to wait. They had to lay me off, and I could wait for my truck to be fixed, and hopefully by then the rates will go down. But that's not looking too good because everything's still going up. The cost of fuel is still going up, and food and everything else is all going up, and
Mhm.
it's hurting the economy quite a bit right now. So, but I can't. I got to wait till the 26th to get to file for unemployment.
Have you been applying for like other jobs then at least?
Am I what?
Are you looking for other jobs?
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
That's good.
I've already been replying to some trucking jobs that I get in emails.
Mhm. Well, what about starting the website now that you have like money saved up from working? You can start the website.
Well, no, I can't because I can't be online.
Oh, that's right.
No, if I could, then I'd be doing that, but I can't do that. I'd ask you if you want to do it, but you don't want to do it.
Nah. Doesn't really sound like something I'd be interested in. I don't really like just sitting around and
Yeah,
on the computer and stuff. I need to be moving around.
yeah. I was thinking that same thing. I don't think it's something that you really get into doing. My sister
Yeah.
might. She likes to move around a lot too, but she also likes to do stuff on the computers.
Oh, yeah.
She took courses to be a web designer and stuff. Well, she doesn't concentrate on doing that now. She's a nurse and
Yeah.
she's concentrate more on that.
How's the support group going?
That's going pretty good. It's going really
Yeah.
good.
So what is it? It's like a 24-hour support group for catfishing?
No, it's not. It's not for just catfishing. I don't know why the guy said that. I don't remember saying. I don't remember telling him that it was for catfishing.
No, what's it for?
It's just a support group for people that have things they want to talk about in their life, and they don't. You don't have to talk if you don't want to, or you can talk and you can say what you're feeling, or the way you're feeling, and if you're feeling depressed or if you're feeling down, you can talk about things that are going on in your life, and nobody knows who you are. And
so it's like, what is it for specifically? Just anyone can go on there and talk?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it can be anyone. I think it can be anyone, but I think most of it is recommended by counselors, I think.
Oh, but is it like a phone number?
Yeah, well, there's a website for it, but there's a phone number that would just you can call the phone number, then you can punch in a code, and it's different days of the week and different types of subjects that are discussed, and they're not really discussed. You just have 3 minutes to talk and tell about the experiences you've had and things you're going through and stuff like that.
So, like, what, for instance, would someone talk about? Like, if they called in, what would they?
Just anything that's going on in their life, like if they're having domestic problems with their spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend or a family member or issues with themselves, or
Is there someone like giving advice, or does it just, do people respond, or what?
If you want them to, if you ask them to, they'll respond. If you ask them to, they'll give their opinion. If you don't ask them to, they don't give their opinion.
And is there like a teacher running this or something? Like, is it like a classroom?
No.
Oh.
No, nobody runs it.
Interesting.
It's just a bunch of adults that act like adults.
Well, that's good. Do you talk on there?
I talked once.
What about?
I can't tell you that. Why would I tell you that? I talk about it in a group. I don't want to talk about it.
What the subject was about? Was it about being catfish?
I'm not going to talk about it. What I talk about in that class, in that counseling, or in that, it's not even counseling, it's in that group, stays in that group.
So it's like probation.
Why are you trying to squeeze it out of me?
I'm not trying to. One, having a conversation with you is not like squeezing things out of you. This is how people have conversations.
Well,
you talk. I know, but you just want to sit here in silence.
But that
is the question. What you talk about in there? I'm not trying to get some kind of weird info from you.
Okay, but
just wondering, Jesus.
Never
heard that before.
When you go in a class like that, you talk about things in that class because it's things that you don't want to talk about with other people that you know. It's things that are on your mind that you're talking about with people that you don't know.
I'm not asking you what you said. I was just wondering what the subject was that you talked about. Like, was it Jamie and catfishing? That's mainly what I was asking. I wasn't asking you to like tell me word for word what you said. I was just curious what you talk about in there and why they decided to make you do that.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I didn't talk about catfishing. I'll tell you that.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'll let you go.
Why, you don't want to talk to me now?
Well, you just want to sit here and not talk because anytime I say something, you accuse me of like trying to squeeze information. So.
Well, why did you get to stop and think about the way I feel about it? this
All
stuff.
right, I won't ask questions. I'll let you go.
Well, no, you
And
don't have to let me
people
go.
talk, they ask questions when someone says something.
Well, we can talk about things. It's just when it comes to that, I'm not going to tell you what I talk about in there, because that's my one escape, that I can talk about whatever I want with people I don't know.
Okay.
So if you were here and you and I were in the position where we could talk about anything with each other and not have to worry about getting out to other people and not being recorded and shit like that, I'd fucking tell you anything.
Great.
But we're not in that position yet.
No? So what do you want to talk about?
I don't know. How's your work going?
It's going good.
You still doing a lot of dancing? You still doing that movie?
Still doing dancing. Still doing the movie. Still doing yoga.
How much longer you got for the movie?
Everything's exactly how it was.
How much longer you got for the movie?
Probably like another year, probably.
Really, that long?
Yeah.
It's a long movie.
It just takes a long time to film a movie.
I'm debating on telling you something.
Okay.